end comes for us all eventually.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
I thought this was powerful. That's one hell of a move. About time. Our turn. Maybe you should teach me that one. You should know that. Just a taste of my blood. Give him a hand. Quick bite! This is barely a challenge. Get ready. Feeling strong today. So be it. Food. You forced my hand. We pick you.
Screw this, I'm not missing the boss fight.
You think you've won? Without my grand endeavor, nothing will protect you from what is coming. We'll manage. Oh, did you want to get a lick in?
Oh no, you had it handled. My concern, as always, is the bigger picture. The new breed vampires are no more.
No more bad food.
Maybe. You like pancakes?
It is past time we go.
Never been so happy to see a shiny blue hole. Oh, except for the time I met Ronan the Accuser. It's beautiful.
Do you think he's really gone?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
In the end, an unworthy master. I shall not make the same mistake twice.
Hunter, I hate to say you'll want to see this, but you'll want to see this. Come to the grotto, okay?
Konnichiwa, friendo.
What is the strangest spell you ever cast?
On purpose? Oh, at my cousin Ray's bachelorette party, I may have brought her favorite cartoon to life.
Go on.
She used to obsess about this old kids show with talking sea creatures, and I thought, what better time to use the Staff of One? She'll never forget this night.
What happened?
She'll never forget how her favorite cartoon characters showed up as exotic dancers. Nor will she ever forgive me.
Must have been a bad time for everyone.
Yeah, my judgment was a bit, let's say, compromised. Since then, I've only used my magic when I'm clear-headed. That could have gone really bad.
Sounds like it did.
True. A beloved cartoon crab trying to start a knife fight with a sushi chef? That's something I'll take to my grave.
Hunter, you...
Now that we've defeated Dracula, do you think I could become king of the vampires?
Is that something you aspire to?
Honestly, no. But Dracula's disappearance could create a power vacuum. Maybe it's better to take command of the situation now, rather than wait to see what fills the space.
We could use an army of vampires on our side.
Yes, but getting even 2 vampires to work together is like herding cats. Honestly, I'm not sure how Dracula managed.
Dracula herds cats?
Maybe. I wonder if that was his secret.
What would you do if you were in charge?
I don't know. Put everyone on a diet?
You might struggle to convince the larger vampire families to stop feeding on innocent people.
Yes. And I'm sure Blade would blame me for that, too. Come to think of it, I don't want to deal the headaches of jurisdiction. But a vampire can dream, can't he?
Ta-da! Our very own We 86 the Prince of Darkness party. There are also tacos.
Dracula is dead? You were certain?
Certain as we can be. After Eddie located his castle, Blade led a strike team of Venom, Storm, Deadpool, and Morbius. Now there's no more Dracula. New breed vampires seem to be clearing up as well. So, any inspiring words to sum up this once only, fingers crossed, takedown of the vampire overlord of all time?
Yes, we reclaimed the shadows from one great evil. But that does not mean we can rest. In Dracula's absence, Lilith will find opportunity. Until her defeat, the battle is never over.
Minor feedback. If anyone dings a glass and asks for a speech, keep the evil abhors a vacuum stuff to yourself. It's a party, Hunter. We all earned the win, so let people enjoy it.
Noted.
I won't keep you from the party, but make sure you speak with Blade before you leave.
Oh, about what?
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires, vampires with a Y, and countless other fanged creatures of the night. I don't know, Hunter. What do you think you'd want to discuss?
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Did the team discover how Dracula made vampires?
You'll want to sit down for this one. It turns out that you're asking me about work when we're supposed to be celebrating. Go.
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Now that Dracula is gone, what will become of the new breed vampires?
I was wondering the exact same thing, and... Wait, no. I was wondering why we're talking shop at a Flurkin party. Did you not hear that we have tacos? Go get them!
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Actually, it is nothing.
That's right. Go mingle!
It's nice seeing everyone unwind. I'm glad we're doing this.
I agree. We deserve this.
Especially after defeating Dracula in Sin.
I heard you unleashed all your power onto her.
It was an exaggeration.
Why tell everyone otherwise?
You talk as if I've deceived our team. You know by now that I keep the extent of my powers hidden for everyone's safety.
I do, but everyone else should know that too.
They will. In time.
With the vampire situation taken care of, I hope that gives you some closure.
It does. I'm glad to see Dahlia here as well. That helps.
Have you spoken with her yet?
A little. I want her to mingle with the rest of the Midnight Suns first.
It is nice to see her among friends.
I agree. I'm glad we got to give her that chance.
Enjoying the party?
Oh yeah, this is, great. I don't get invited to a lot of parties, and when I do, I'm usually late to them.
You seem distracted.
Yeah. After defeating Dracula's menagerie of unholy fanged terrors, all we get to do is turn our attention back to Lilith's menagerie of unholy spined terrors.
Peter, we are celebrating. Take the time to enjoy that we won.
You're right, Hunter. I'm just so used to jumping from one catastrophe to the next that my brain naturally assumes the crash position.
What do you normally do to unwind?
Stop bank robberies and purse snatchings? Come to think of it, I don't really unwind. Maybe I'm perpetually wound.
We sacrifice ourselves to preserve what is best in this world. It is all right to enjoy our accomplishments from time to time.
My spider sense can make it hard to relax. But I like the way you think. Okay, enough shop talk. I'll put on the proverbial party hat. Who wants to see me make balloon animals out of webbing? Huh?
Glad to see you're adjusting. Hunter, I may have found something of interest to you. The means to surmount that obstacle you were so interested in. The secret lies with the symbiote you recovered. If my suspicions are correct, it can be used to disrupt your troublesome ward in the same way that my own wards of protection fell at the Sanctum Sanctorum.
What do I have to do?
Without going off on an overly technical Starkian rant, the alien itself has a very unusual composition. Its seemingly gelatinous structure seems to interfere with the ward's resonance frequency when channeled with the appropriate magic.
You are not going to ask me to retrieve more of the creature, are you?
That shouldn't be necessary. Although a cooperative venom would be invaluable here, I think we can make do with what's left from before. I left a vial of the symbiote on my desk in the forge. If you're intent on removing the ward, take it with you. Discreetly.
Thank you for pursuing this further, Doctor. I doubt anyone else could have made this kind of discovery.
You're too kind, Hunter. Besides, I think our mutual friend has done quite well in guiding you so far.
I am very grateful to have such insightful friends.
Say hello for me sometime, would you?
I will, Doctor.
And now I should be getting back to my work, but do be careful out there, Hunter, and don't forget about the vial on my desk.
You do not seem very enthusiastic, Doctor. Something on your mind?
I was actually just thinking of Dracula. I had every confidence he would be defeated.
But...
Our enemy is vanquished, but it feels odd somehow to know a legendary figure, villain or not, has left this world forever.
his end was well deserved.
There can be no denying the weight of his crimes against humanity. The world is better off without him.
Then it sounds as if you have come to terms with it after all.
Of course. I suppose I let my mind wander from time to time.
It is not the type of thing most ever have to consider.
True. We should waste no more time on it.
It is a party.
Yes, and the tacos are unexpectedly delightful.
I needed that. You are the best girl. You know that, right? Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Actually, it is nothing.
That's right. Go mingle.
This is a distillate from the Venom symbiote. Strange thinks this will dispel the ward. What is on your mind, Sarah?
Too many things.
As always.
To me, Dracula was eternal, a threat that would always lurk in the shadows.
Think of what other eternal threats the Midnight Suns could put to rest.
Let's enjoy this victory before we look to the next.
So what else is on your mind?
Blade. When he first came to the Abbey, he was lost, consumed by the emotions flowing from his vampire half. Slowly but surely, he clawed his way out of the darkness. That's when he became the person you know today.
A vampire hunter who defeated Dracula. It is a wonder to behold.
True, but his ultimate adversary is no more. I fear how that will affect him.
You gave him a home, Sarah. A family. What comes next is entirely up to him.
As long as he lives under my roof, he is my responsibility. He's come so far. I couldn't stand to see him lose the life he's fought so hard to build. Will you help me ensure that he doesn't?
Do not worry. I will keep an eye on Blade.
I'm counting on you, kiddo. Enough doom and gloom. You get enough of that from me already. Go enjoy the party. Spend time with your friends.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Before you arrived, Morbius said the tacos have an invigorating mouthfeel. Deadpool and I both laughed. For very different reasons, I assure you.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Enjoy the party, kiddo. We don't get too many of these.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Enjoy the party, kiddo. We don't get too many of these.
hello, Hunter.
Are you having a good time?
Hey. Yeah, it's good seeing everyone again.
I hope you have been well. I know you were apprehensive about the changes to your body.
I'm doing as well as expected for someone who was tortured by vampires. Speaking of... Thanks for taking care of Dracula and Sin. Wish I could have been there to see them get what they deserved.
Of course. We could not let them get away after what they did to you.
Like it or not, they left an impression. I'm dealing, but... It's getting a little better each day.
That is a relief. I hope being here and enjoying the party helps.
Yeah, time to make awkward small talk.
What does your day-to-day look like since being away?
It's been busy, that's for sure. Being away from Xavier's school makes me a little antsy, but I could use the break. I've got to remember how to socialize like a normal person.
Have you been stressed?
Kinda, but it's a good stress. Introducing the Morlocks to the mutants has been hard, but really rewarding.
They could not have asked for a better mediator.
Storm was right about you being a big flatterer, huh?
Take care, Dahlia.
You too, Hunter.
I'm certain we will.
Looking forward.
Last time we had a party, things went south. But don't worry. I've counted at least 6 ways I can spice things up.
I am eager to know your plans.
It's all pretty tame. I was gonna ask Eddie to bring out the old symbiote and have him try my new spicy hot sauce.
You were being literal about this spice.
Yeah. Come on, I'm not always a menace. It's called character growth. Look, I'm just here to party, not get slapped with a content warning.
We are here to celebrate our victory. It is an appropriate time to be loose.
Our victory? I know you weren't there when we smoked Dracula, but I did, like, all of the heavy lifting.
Uh-huh.
No one else came home with a broken leg.
Neither did you.
Shh. I'm trying to make a point.
Team effort or not, I'm still proud of you.
If only I could get my parents to say the same thing.
You finally got to take down Dracula.
And it felt good.
Now we can celebrate our accomplishments.
I know we're supposed to be relaxing, but I still can't shake the feeling he's gonna rise up from that coffin.
I did not get to go with you. We can go back and make sure he is truly dead.
That's a no-go. The place is practically rubble now.
See? Then you have nothing to worry about if Dracula is trapped in a coffin and underground.
Yeah, all right. That helps.
I wish I could have seen Dracula's face after being bested by you.
It's gonna feed my ego for weeks. Nothing can bring me down now.
Remember, you did not do all this on your own.
This weird-ass crew we put together did some good. Not in any rush to work with some of them again, though.
You can just say Deadpool. He will not be offended.
You read my mind.
Should we begin the exorcism?
What are you on about?
The real Ileana would never enjoy herself at a party.
I can enjoy parties.
if they are small and have nothing to do with me.
So? Are you enjoying the party?
Meh. I'm here for tacos. And to say, you did good, Hunter.
I was not there at Dracula's End. The others deserve your praise.
I forgot you're allergic to compliments. For once, I want you to recognize what you have done. Look at Blade. He led the team that stopped Dracula, something he has long desired. But how? He could not stand Deadpool, thought Morbius was on the verge of losing himself to bloodlust. And can you picture Blade rescuing Eddie Brock just because Peter Parker asked?
And what about Storm?
He respects her. He would not have wanted to add "stop a vampire blood apocalypse" to her many burdens. But you changed this. You bring us all together. Show the prickliest cacti among us we can do more than just work alone. You think you were not present to stop Dracula's threat? But you were, in spirit. Blade led the team the way you lead us. So yes, Hunter, you did good. Now go get a taco.
I was told you are a real party animal, Logan?
Depends on your definition of a party.
Does this not qualify?
Looks like plenty of food. Could go for something other than root beer, though.
At least you are among friends.
You got me there. It's a solid group. Even that nutjob Merc can hold his own.
Deadpool is slowly growing on everyone.
Yeah, like mold. Told Dahlia what happened. You can already hear it in her voice. That weight on her shoulders is gone.
I know what it is like to be constantly on guard.
Mutant or not, it comes with the territory.
Yes, but how many people are pursued by supernatural fiends?
Just enough to keep us running around every night.
For a notoriously surly warrior, I find you are surprisingly pragmatic.
Yeah, I get that way after a few root beers.
Then let us share another round.
You're on, bub.
Oh man, have you tried these tacos? What's in them?
You could ask Deadpool, but I do not think you will get a straight answer.
You know, I don't care. Anything beats eating vampires at this point. Although I've ingested so many vampire guts, I'm worried I might turn into a vampire.
That is not how it works. You must also be bitten by a vampire.
Hunter, we've been fighting vamps for ages. I've been chewed on more than a well-used dog bone.
Do not worry. If you turn, I will put you down myself.
Thanks, I think.
I'm sure Blade has a wooden stake on hand. We could stab you through the heart and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm good.
Eddie, I am not actually worried about you turning into a vampire. Do you know why? Vampires do not crave tacos.
Really?
Yes. Do you see Blade or Morbius eating tacos?
No, but I just thought they were on some kind of special diet.
In a way, they are.
Oh! Well, in that case, I'm going back for thirds.
How did you get a truck into the Abbey?
It was easier than I thought. I just showed Magic the menu and she opened a portal. No questions asked. I'm kind of annoyed. I'd prepared a whole dance routine and everything. Oh, in the finale, I was going to strap sparklers to my...
Very interesting. So, the truck, is it here to stay?
That depends on whether you-know-who decides to spend that sweet, sweet in-game currency.
I do not know who.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Great party. So what's up?
Take care.
Look.
Any plans to smash something and spray everyone around you?
Not counting surprise cannonballs into the grotto? Niet. Tacos come pre-smooshed. Just biding my time for a surprise cannonball.
Hunter.
Would you rather fight 5 tiny Deadpools or a single giant one?
Always on the hunt, right?
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Actually, it is nothing.
That's right. Go mingle.
The doctor crafted a strange brew that might bring down the ward.
Maybe he learned something new while snooping around in my library.
If nothing else, he knows about you, Agatha. That you are helping me.
He's a very perceptive man. Perhaps it's for the best There's no sense in worrying about it now, at any rate. Let's see if you can banish this ward. Never a dull moment.
The doctor came up with something,
Try Strange's
but I am not so
concoction
sure.
on the ward. Hunter?
Strange has made something from a sample of Venom's symbiote. He thinks it may dispel the ward in the cave behind Shaw's church.
I thought he may be onto something. He's spent quite a lot of time in the library recently. Feeling well today, dear? Until we speak again.
If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him. The doctor came up with something, but I am not so sure.
Try Strange's concoction on the ward. Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end? Pretty sure I misheard you, Logan. It kind of sounded like you were asking for help.
I don't make a habit of it, but I figured I could reach out to someone I trust.
What could I possibly help you with?
I see Robbie wasting hours with this thing, and I can't figure it out. It's more complex than most advanced Shi'ar technology.
This device is meant for children to enjoy. It cannot be that complicated.
Right. You'd think so, wouldn't you? But this thing's trickier than one of Charles Xavier's Danger Room traps. I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. Well, so much for that. So, what do you like to do for fun?
With so much turmoil happening, I treasure moments of quiet conversation. Connections to others is what gives me life.
Ah, you mean chit-chat. All right, I'm game. Maybe while we're waiting for this thing to turn on. I heard the game on here has some crazy dancing mushrooms. It'd be fun to show you.
But the device does not seem to be cooperating. So, what are you going to do now?
There was a time when I would have popped a claw and spiked this thing into the garbage.
But not now.
You've got me thinking positive thoughts these days, Hunter. So, I'm gonna find Robbie or Peter. I'll pop a claw and make him show me how to turn it on.
Caretaker has shared so much wisdom with me during my time here.
See you soon.
Hunt, my fighting half. You know.
The Hulk.
I hate to admit that I need him, but I do. But his actions are a wrecking ball on my personal life, and the rest of the world. How has your, hunting affected your loved ones?
Caretaker takes pride in my hunting, but she can be quite the harsh critic.
The Midnight Suns just might be the strangest family affair I've joined, but it's not the oddest thing to happen to me. Once I had to fight a version of myself from an alternate future who called himself the Maestro. You know, when I was a PhD candidate, any part of that last sentence would have gotten me laughed out of academia.
When we see ourselves reflected in a dark mirror, it feels truer than flesh.
That's putting it mildly. Hopefully, though, it'll be the last time we ever see Demon Hulk.
I'm here if you need me.
You look well.
How's it going?
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Time to take it to the next level. We need any advantage we can get. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
shouldn't have.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. All right, then.
I kind of figured this operation would take a while. There's a lot of moving parts to keep track of.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This is some of my best work.
Farewell.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared. All set.
Need a pick-me-up? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. In my case, literally, I can't stand apples.
Ready for more? See you around.
Heads up, Hunter.
You must have slipped.
Hey.
Of all the things to use magic for. find the next moon seal. There must not be anything here.
Something. Goodbye, for now.
This is which sign? Autumn must not see it that way. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this.